Hi, my name is Ivana Podlasińska and today I will show you how to edit a portrait in Lightroom Classic. I chose this portrait because it was a little underexposed and I thought it would be perfect to show you some simple tricks. And with this edit, I will also use my own preset, which is called Quick Retouch. This is a very simple preset that will just allow you to speed up the process of softening the face and sharpening the eyes. And you will find this preset on my website. So what I would do first when I'm in Lightroom, of course I will go to develop mode. You will find a panel called basic. Because this portrait is underexposed, I would first start with fixing the exposure. I need this to be way brighter. And now I can see that the color is not correct. We'll fix that in a moment. You can also play with the other sliders here. So we may bring down some highlights to tone down the white parts, the brighter parts of her dress. Like we can open up the shadows by pushing the shadow slider up. If I lower the blacks, it's going to make the colors look more saturated. And now I will go up here to where it says temperature and I'm going to fix the temperature. So I feel like her face is a little too cold. I might add some temperature to make it more orange, but at the same time, I see that it also has too much of that purple tint. So for that, I'm just going to lower down the tint. It really depends on the colors on your photo. And now I'm going to go and import my preset. You are going to import that only once with your first edit, and then it will be there for you to use with any photo that you want. So we'll go down here to where it says presets and there's that little plus sign and we have to click that little plus sign. Well, first of all, you'll have to download the preset from my website, and when you have it downloaded, go to import and locate that file on your disk. It's called Quick Retouch. Import that to your presets. One little tip, I see a lot of people downloading lots of presets and then they are lost with having too many on their left hand panel. They don't really use all of those. So we can go to this little plus sign and manage presets, turn off all the presets that you don't use. If you don't see that, that's probably because that little arrow is sort of like the whole folder is folded up. You have to unfold it. So click that little arrow next to the user presets and then it will fold out. And then you just have to click on it and that's all. And it will create for you a couple of different masks. I would suggest that you go and click on each one and adjust the amount to your taste and to whatever the portrait needs. I set it up to be something. I could not predict how much of the skin softening you want or how much of the eye sharpening you want. So I would have to go over that and adjust every single one to your taste. And one more thing, which I did not include on preset, but you might use it. Sometimes the face on the photo seems to be a little too dark comparing to the background. And what I personally do, I like to go to and create a new mask. So I'll click on the masks, click on that little plus sign and create a radial gradient. And I will click that radial gradient somewhere on the face and drag it out. So we'll create this sort of like two ovals, a smaller one and a bigger one. The smaller one should be the size of the face. The bigger one should go way outside, can be even outside of the image. It has to be big enough to blend in that filter. And I would push the exposure up a little. For some portraits, you may add a vignette. I'm not a huge fan of vignettes, to be honest. I do those more manually with brushes. And if you want to know exactly how I edit my portraits, go to my website, ivanapodlasińska.com, and I will find tutorials there where I show how I edit my photos from A to Z. But for if you are a beginner and you just want this to be done quite quickly, you might go down to where it says effects, and then you can bring that slider down to create a little bit of a vignette that goes all over the picture, which sometimes may look a little fake, so be careful, don't overdo that. And the last thing, I'm going to show you how to remove that little under eye shadow. She's got a little bit, not too much. Sometimes some kids have more of it, like darker circles under the eyes. And I would go and use that little remove option. But I like to use the second option, which looks like a little band-aid or plaster, and it's called Heal. Just the size and feather. I would suggest the feather will be around 30 and the size depending on how big the area is. And then you would just paint on that like this and let go. And once you let go, it should show up the same shape second time. It means that it's taking the information from this spot, putting it here. So you want that to be quite close to the area, so it will just copy the same skin texture over there and clear out that spot. You may also play a little with opacity to make it look more natural. So you can just lower the opacity and make it look very smooth. And that's all. I'll show you the before and after. I'm clicking my backslash button on my keyboard. And this is the before and after. And that's all. I hope that you liked it. If you are a beginner in photography and you just want to edit your portraits without any problem, I suggest you use Lightroom. Stick with Lightroom. This is very simple. Download my preset. And if you want to know a little more about editing portraits or get more advanced tools, go to my website, iwanapodlaska.com, and you will find there tutorials and courses. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any suggestions what I can record for you, leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to hear from you. So thank you so much and see you next time. Bye.